Hey folks, Widowulf here. Welcome to my channel, Ulvgart, and welcome to our farm. Today I want to share my thoughts about the Martini Hiilileuku. I don't know, Martini is a knife brand I know since forever, and one of my first fixed blade knives when I was young also was Martini, because we had this local fishing shop near our village, and they sold Martini knives. And for me as a kid, it was always the look of adventure up to the far north, and I always liked their sheaths and the style of this knife. And I was very glad when I guess 5 years ago Martini introduced the Carbon Lapp knife 240, or the Hiilileuku on Finnish, which I guess just means carbon steel knife or something. Yeah, if you want to know my opinions about this, then hang on. First of all, you might have realized that this decoration on the sheath, it's not original to this model of knife from Martini, but I love that that Lapland style motifs on their sheath, and so I made that myself with pyrography on the leather. So when you would order this knife, it comes with a plain sheath, and in the beginning the leather is way brighter than now. I used that knife for 5 years already, and treated the sheath with grease or leather oil, so it darkened over the time and gets this beautiful patina. Same to the handle, which is not obviously original, but oh man, Anna, I have a sharp knife in my hand. Which is not original, but I also added this decoration of this little shaman symbols, and yes, it's my personal choice. I love that you don't necessarily find that beautiful, but yes, I think it's a great way to individualize your gear. The blade itself is 13 centimeters long, and on the broadest part it has 3 centimeters. Overall the knife is around 24 centimeters, so the knife is not very small, but also not very big. It's something in between, and for me it is a good all-around camp knife, and I really like to carry that on my belt on our farm. And yeah, as any Scandinavian knife from carbon steel, this is also 80 CRV2, I guess hardened to, according to Martini website, 59.5 on the Rockwell scale, and this really comes sharp, and I sharpen it over the time, of course, and now it has more like a little convex edge, a little micro bevel on it, because I don't grind the whole Scandi knife with on my multi-purpose knives. I just do that with my whittling knives. But speaking of whittling, it is really great. I mean, this is frozen wood laying here outside, and it is really sharp, and this is a piece of dry maple, so also very hard, but as you can see, really no problem for that knife, and it can really do delicate tasks like make some notching. And yeah, of course, feather sticking also no problem with that. You can do really fine curls with that. And also the back has a sharp spine, so you can use that knife with a ferro rod. It's really a great user, really great all-around camp knife. Of course you can, if you want to, you can do smaller betoning jobs with that. I wouldn't recommend with stick tang knives at all, but I mean, I also sometimes have branches up to thickness of my underarm, which I want to split to get some kindlings or something. That's no problem with this knife, but I wouldn't chop through heavy logs with that. It's not meant to do that, but for me that does not make it worse. I mean, the Sami knives and the Scandinavian knives, they are, in my opinion, the original survival and bushcraft knives, and they are around for a long time. We can argue about the Scandinavian grind nowadays, if that is also something which the people used back then, or if the knives back then were more like a convex grind or something. But it is a nice and great knife tradition, and I really like this style of knife, and especially this knife. The sheath is really traditional Scandinavian style, and many Puukko and Lauko knives have this leather thong for carrying, and there's not quite a belt loop and way more modern knives, but there is this leather strap, and I like to carry it on my belt. I always have this little hook made for my belt, and so I can pull it off when I go to the groceries nearby or something, or change the knife or whatever. And it's really good to carry. It's a lightweight knife and does not disturb in any tasks, and yeah, with this way of carrying it is a little bit deeper, so if you wear a jacket or something, especially now when it's cold, you have a better access to this knife. And of course, like with all Scandinavian sheath, it's recommended to pull the knife with two hands. One is grabbing the sheath and the other one is pulling the knife out. Yeah, since we focus more on homesteading on our farm, we love to ferment vegetables and preserve food in this way, and I especially love to make different styles of kimchi. And this knife is also a very great helper in the kitchen, I guess. So many Scandinavian knives, especially the ones with the thicker blade, aren't the best slicers when it comes to cooking, and I mean, of course, you can cut the vegetables you need, but sometimes it's not fun. But in this case, this Martini Hiilileuku, in my opinion, does very well. Especially when you watch it, that it is always razor sharp. Then it is really a joy to work with. Nothing to complain about, it's perfect. So peeling kohlrabi is also a joy with this knife. But anyway, I use that very often in the kitchen because I always carry that on my belt when I'm around. So for my next jar of kimchi, I just need some China cabbage, and yeah, I know original kimchi you roll the cabbage leaves together, but I just cut it down, and the Koreans might forgive me about that. Yeah, but anyway, this is not about the kimchi, this is about this knife, and I really think it's a great all-rounder. Whether you are outdoors in the wild or you are at home. Yeah, I hope you liked that little video, and please let me know in the comments, and I also would appreciate if you visit my website ulvgart.com. I put the link in the description. It's new, and there's not that much content on it, but it's growing frequently, and you might help me with that. I'm looking forward to. So have fun and stay safe.